Hello, it's Andy screaming anarchist. I know, my acting is superb. That's besides the point. Today we're going to be talking about doing stupid things when you have a crush on someone. What's there to say? I'm stupid and I can't stop falling in love with boys, but this time we're going to be talking about a girl. Despite me being super gay, I am pan. You know, because sexuality is fluid and I can't pick one, as some would put it, I guess. But we're gonna be talking about this girl. We're gonna name her Bridget because I don't want her finding this, despite there being multiple girls at my school with her name. It's about the year anniversary where I nearly embarrassed myself in front of this girl on the bus on my way to my parents' work. It was awful. Here we're gonna get into that. I'm not gonna edit that out. F that. Anyway, I was sitting on the bus with my sister, and our bus was like this. The row was down. I was sitting at this spot with my sister. I was at the window because I like the window, and my sister was here. Don't know if she wants me to say her name, but then across from us was my friend, Aiden, let's just say. And Aiden was across, and I was like, oh, hey, Aiden, you want to just talk? And we were just talking, and then we were just having this back and forth, and with my sister in the middle, and I don't really hear that well to begin with, so it was kind of just like, huh? Oh, you said that? Okay, moving on. Well, I had a crush on this girl named Bridget, and I'm never really quiet about my crushes. No matter what, like, I can't shut up about them. I'll always be like, oh my god, isn't Eric just a dreamboat? Eric, you mean the new kid who just came here? You've known him for like 7 seconds. I mean, yeah, but that's besides the point. Have you seen his eyes? Eric doesn't have eyes, he has black holes. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm that friend. So I was just sitting there like, oh my god, I have a small crush on Bridget. And my friend is like, she's right there. And I deadass turn around and I see Bridget sitting there right behind me, right behind the seat I was in, saying, I have a crush on Bridget. That's what happened. I can't make this up. I wish I did. And I just looked the other way and turned bright red, went quiet, was hoping to God I was in some sort of nightmare that Satan just transported me into in the middle of the day. Then both my sister and my friend Aiden just started to laugh. And I just went silent, hoped to God she didn't hear me. And we had PE together at that point. So I was just hoping that she wasn't going to treat me weird, she wasn't going to say anything. We didn't even talk in the first place, so I don't really know what I was worried about. But all I knew is that I was pissing my pants. So I wait for my stop, I hurry my little ass off, and I go wait in the restaurant, and I'm just like, and at that point I was like moving and stuff, and I was just so scared of like all the stress that was happening. So that did not help. So the next day happens, and I walk in, and I have already told my younger friends. At that point, I was an 8th grader, and I had friends who were 7th graders, so I was just, like, talking about it with them at the time, and I was just like, oh my god, she's gonna say something, and they were in my class, and they were just like, oh god, what's gonna happen? And luckily nothing happened. So, yeah, I think she's either deaf or just wants to block out what happened, I guess. Like, things I want to do all the time. So that brings me to my next story. We were playing softball, and if you know the type of person I am, or you could just take one look at me, you could understand pretty well that I'm not the type of person who would try in PE, so I don't. But that time, I just had a bunch of adrenaline running in me or something, and I just ran the square, I guess. I hate baseball and I don't care for the terms, so I just ran the thing, and I go back, and I'm in the line, and right there is Bridget, and I don't say a word to her, but she stands up, and she just gives me a high five, and I was livid. It was a good high five, too. It wasn't just like it was like, like that. It was good. It was very good. The funny thing is, she's taller than me, so I had to reach up and get the high five. It was really funny. So yeah, and then I let some other people go in front of me in the line, distancing me from Bridget, and I just turned to my friend, and I'm like, did you just see what happened? And I was like livid. I was dying, and it was a good time. So yeah, I miss those days when people paid attention to me. But yeah, and then summer came, summer went, and I was back in school. And I go in, and I'm a nervous wreck in my math class, my first period math class. Whose idea was it to not put homeroom in the first period? Are you really supposed to expect me to do math at 8 in the morning? Because that's ridiculous. And that was just my first semester. My second semester I had Spanish. Like, you think I'm supposed to be able to speak another language at 8 in the morning when I barely had any coffee? No way. So I'm just sitting there, and I'm beside my friend. He's not really relevant to the story, so I'm not going to give him a name. But I'm just sitting there, putting my head down, and I breathe hard when I'm anxious. That's just the thing I do. And I had a black binder, so I was just doing this. You know, it wasn't that loud, but whatever. And I lift my head up, and no lie, there were little like, condensation trickles from the hot air from my mouth onto the thing. It was bad, and I hope to God no one saw that. After a few days, I was like, I should just say something to her, just to, like, compliment her, something like that. And she has her, like, hair up or something. I don't remember what she did. She was either wearing something or had her hair in a particular way. But I was like, oh, you look really pretty today. And she turns to me, and she's smiling. Her smile is so freaking cute. And she's like, oh, thank you. And I'm like, oh my God. So yeah, that's my story about girls make my heart die. So yeah. I'm very gay, like, very. If you saw my Dan Howell video, you could understand why, or how, Howell, anyway, that I really like guys, but once in the rare times I have a crush on a girl, I'm just like, I'm in love now, this is the end, she has my whole soul. So yeah, my guy crushes are very much more frequent than my girl crushes. I've been rambling for way too long. I should be doing other things, I guess, so hope you had fun with that, and bye.